So just about set now. And starting this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Zach Neto leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Puts it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Nolan Shanuel at the plate now. That's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Not even close there. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Mike Trout stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Trout in his 14th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. This one chopped up the middle. On to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Eder.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Just missed.
Ball 3.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second, shortstop,
Here's Trey Turner.
Turner.
Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That ends the frame. The Phillies turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 coming up from Citizens Bank Park. No score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now Taylor Ward. Sanchez back to work. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Just off the
That's
inside edge. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And he handles it himself for the out. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's been a great free agent sign. A little bit low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7th, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And that's downstairs. 1-1. And that's outside. That misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder Lamont Wade
Here's
Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's going to be Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Fought off foul. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Wade makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher JT.
Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
Accounts full.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Batting 6th.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Second inning here, no score. That one missed. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia.
off for the
Well, here we go.
Second
Top
baseman,
of the
Luis
3rd. Scoreless
Rengifo.
game at the plate. Luis Rengifo. on the ground. And that's just foul. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
That's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Headed towards the corner. Marsh running hard. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4.
Number 4.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's hard hit on the line. Adele hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Edmundo
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the
Kyle
Phillies the lead.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Schwarber working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go.
Runner takes off,
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Angels,
John Sciambi
the
with Chris
designated
Singleton,
hitter,
and
Mike
set to
Trout.
lead off the fourth, Mike Trout. Missed
Ball
with a
one.
changeup, and that's ball one. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped on a line. Schwarber makes the grab, one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need
Now
to
batting
challenge
left
inside the
fielder,
zone. You just keep
Taylor Ward.
working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Oh,
Now
man,
batting
just
is
locked him up with that
Joe
slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Adele at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Now here
off
is
for the
Kyle
Phillies.
Schwarber.
Center
He's not
fielder,
going to get cheated up there.
Kyle
No, he's not. He's
Schwarber.
looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Sliced hard but foul.
Ball.
1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And misses inside. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. This to third. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Bounced up the middle. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play.
Yeah, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
First and second, 2 outs. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. There's the strike up high, and the count even at 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the inning. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Moncada.
Yohan Moncada.
Sanchez back to work. That's in there. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Only
catcher,
2 hits
Logan
allowed so far
Ohapi.
tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Logan Ohapi. He reached out a walk his first time. Just missed. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting. Right fielder Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
This to center field. Schwarber makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run,
Now
and we saw it right there. That's a player you want
Luis
patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Schwarber snags it, and that is that. Angels strand one, and we're still knotted at 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Lefties can
number
definitely
4.
be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Number 4, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Drops one down in front of the plate. In plenty of time at first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Marsh.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Phillies down in order. And we are still scoreless. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see
Up
already,
next
his
for the
bat
Angels,
stays
first
in the
baseman
zone on
Nolan
plane for an
Scherzer.
extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner on the go. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Mike Trout.
Here's Trout, 0 for 2 in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And fouled off. Pickoff throw. Neto dives back in safely. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Ward having a lot more success on the road this season. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Step off throw to first. Neto back in on a dive. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. That's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact. Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Turner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Turner now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. And that's outside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's down and away.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Eder gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Pitching change here, Jose Soriano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. In for a strike. 0-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman up and throwing. Burke warming up as well. Two outs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaches, but can't make the grab. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Now Bryson
Second
Stott.
baseman Bryson Stott.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Harper on second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Long gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5 zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching. And and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. So here's the Phillies DH. That's way outside. And that is ball 1. Hard hit to third. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Phils get 3 on this long ball. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan
Here is Yohan
Moncada.
Moncada. He's 2 for 2. And that's in there at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Soriano in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he grounds one to the right side. Rengifo to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Edmundo Sosa. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Ball 2.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here comes Schwartz to the
Kyle
plate.
Schwarber.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That one
Count
missed.
1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside,
ball
and
2.
now 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
3.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the hitter shows
balls,
the
1
pitcher
strike.
that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground, right side, and that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jose Soriano out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So
Angels.
the Angels turn to their bullpen
Number
for a new
3.
pitcher, Sam Bachman.
Sam Bachman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Trey Turner now just missed. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next
Nope, that's
offering
down.
is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out. And that's outside. And it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Pitch is in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Sosa on third. Schwarber at first. 1 gone. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Right side. And that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 6 and the Angels nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And a swing and a miss. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Orion Kirkering.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is outside.
Two balls, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's filled up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now at the plate, Zach Neto, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a
0-1
high velocity
strike
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 8th. And there's a ball. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
So they're at the corners now. And next for LA, Mike Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Foul ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And the count 1 and 2. Wade, the runner at third. Schanuel at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Bachman back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Here comes Real Muto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 1 down, base is empty.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Bryson Stott. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach.
Outside,
Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Ball 3.
Man at first, one away. That one pushed foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now batting, number 4.
So first and second with one gone. And next is the designated hitter. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One ball.
Man, that was
strikes.
pretty gross right there.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses. The count now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Neto for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Angels nothing. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park.
the Angels,
And the batter
left
now,
fielder,
Taylor Ward. And that one is inside ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses. 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ripped towards third. Whips it across. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels with only one out left. And now Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Ball, that's too high.
Foul ball there. This could end it. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use two pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.